Hey guys, I'm here to do a book review today, and I am doing it on Saraswati Park by Anjali Joseph. This is a library book that I picked up not knowing absolutely anything about it, and I really enjoyed this book. Apart from the cover being one of the most beautiful covers I have seen, I don't think my camera really does it much justice, but it is quite beautiful. This story is set in Bombay in India, and if you didn't already know already, I'm quite obsessed with India and anything to do with it. So yeah, all these books seem to come into my life about India at a certain time, and I kind of took it as a little bit of a message to get to know a little bit about the culture and the lifestyle. And I really love books like this that bring me out of my own world, out of my own tiny box, and into the landscape and lives of some other people and characters. Now, this book is very simple. It's simple and complex, and how to describe it? The writing is beautiful, and so is the story itself. It's very simple. It's kind of like a day-to-day story. It's not overly complex, but the little intricacies throughout the novel and the way it sort of ties the characters together, like past, present, and kind of I guess in the future as well, is really done really well. I'll read you the synopsis to just get an idea about what the book's about, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what my thoughts are. So the back of the book says, Lakshmi and Mohan live in Saraswati Park, a quiet suburb of Bombay. While Mohan spends his days in the city working as a letter writer and collecting his beloved second-hand books, Lakshmi passes her time with small domestic tasks and her favourite TV soaps. Until into their settled life arrives Mohan's nephew Ashish, an uncertain 19-year-old struggling with himself and his place in the world. As Ashish becomes entangled in a risky affair, his aunt and uncle start to question the quiet rhythm of their lives. The discontentments left unspoken for many years begin to break the surface. So this book is about family, primarily, I think, and the dysfunction of it. But I really liked getting to know each of the characters. It is written in a different perspective, mostly between Mohan, Lakshmi and Ashish, and I find myself more connecting with Ashish because he is younger, but I also, because I have an old soul as a personality, I could also relate very much to the characters as well. And they were getting into their 50s, but I felt like their quiet, simple, not so much unspoken lives kind of reflected my nature as well, which made me enjoy the book a lot more. This book is definitely one of those books that you would pick up and you could either dip into it, but you could also read it as a whole, and it's very relaxing. To me, it was just something, not so much to pass the time, but something really relaxing in between YA and heavy, intense books. It did have its problems. The characters did have their conflicts, otherwise I would not have read it. But the whole kind of relaxing feeling. I mean, I made so many pots of tea while reading this, so if you're a tea drinker, be prepared to be drinking lots of tea while reading this, because a lot of the time, a lot of the conversations were spoken over tea, and getting to know the characters was, you got to know them through the meals and their work and school and family dramas and stuff like that, so it was really quite enjoyable. I'm probably going to give it a 4.5 stars, mainly because in some places it did lag a little, and it was a little too slow moving for me. Even though I did say it is a relaxing read, sometimes it was just a little bit too slow. But for the most part, yeah, it was really fascinating. A really good look into the culture of India, not too in-depth, but enough to learn new words, kind of give you a detail of the landscape as well, what the food is like. Yeah, it's one of those it's a simple book to me. It just felt really simple, but at the same time it was written really well. The characters were well developed, and yeah, I really did enjoy this book. I really liked Ashish. He was quite very typical of boys that I do know of that age. A bit unsociable, irritable in some cases, but he was trying to find his pathway through life, and the other two characters, the married couple, were trying to find their way through their life as well, coming to a certain point in their marriage where they started questioning each other and questioning their path forward and things like that, so it was quite interesting as well. So yeah, so that is Saraswati Park, and you can find my written review on Goodreads or my blog. I really would recommend, if you are actually interested in reading something completely different outside what I've been reading this year, what I would really love to read more of, then I definitely would suggest picking this up. It doesn't have a great rating on Goodreads, but each to their own. I found it really good, really fascinating, and definitely something that I'm really glad I read. And yeah, so the cover is so beautiful. So that's it pretty much, guys. That's what I've been reading and finishing off. It's beautiful, that cover as well. So yeah, pick it up. Let me know if you have read it or if you find it at a library or something like that. It is well worth the read, definitely well worth the read, and I'd love to hear some opinions about it. Yeah. So if you're looking for something different, pick this book up, and I shall speak to you guys later. Bye.